A beautiful morning out in Cape Town, which is the perfect setting for the Sanlam Cape Town Marathon. And of course, your World of Champions Super Sports is here to bring you all the action from start to finish.
And so the moment has arrived. The 2022 Sanlam Cape Town Marathon is just a few moments away. And the man that they're all here to watch is certainly Stephen Mokoka.
Stephen Mokoka in the colors of a Boxer Running Club there in the orange Nike singlet. There he is there in the middle. He is your defending champion. And not only is he the defending champion, he's the course record holder as well.
And they're off. They'll all be watching that man, Stephen Mokoka there. An interesting one in the ladies also expected to unfold. And we've spotted young Sanlam Gebre of Ethiopia running in the colors of Nedbank.
Yeah, Sanlam Gebre, very interesting to see her running the Sanlam Cape Town Marathon today. As you said, they're in the colors of Nedbank Running Club. She's been in scintillating form in 2022.
In the men's race already, things starting out quite early there. In the yellow and black, you are seeing the loping figure of Kabelo Milamu, a man who is coached by Mutlatsi Singh out there. And he is expected to do well here in the colors of Marion Roberts. Now, the women's race at the back there is Sanlam Gebre, as you mentioned. She is in the center of picture there. But already, as things get away, Philemon Matiba now having to chase down Stephen Mokoka. So this bunch is still very much one, but there's two groups of athletes in that lead bunch.
Definitely, and you remember not just the 250,000 Rand up for grabs, but also qualifying times for athletes run under 2 hours 11 minutes that will automatically qualify them for the World Champs. But it is the Maxed Elite athlete Asefa from Ethiopia, training partner of this year's Two Oceans Marathon winner, who's looking very, very relaxed on this uphill, followed by Raymond Kipchumba Choge from Kenya, who at his best is a 2:08:11 marathon runner from the Kosais Peace Marathon in Slovakia. And you can see Asefa there was just asking Raymond, come, let's go, let's go, let's go. He's in great shape. He trains up in the Soluta, and as you see there, Raymond Kipchumba Choge, very famous Kenyan surname there.
Yes.
As we saw his fellow countryman Eliud Kipchoge absolutely annihilate the world record last month in Berlin, 2 hours, 1 minute and 9 seconds. But these two gentlemen are around about 10 meters ahead. But this, Bruce, as you mentioned, is where all the main protagonists are.
This is where I'd like to be if I had that ability. And I didn't even in my best days, but I would love to be. I would be tucked away in the back of that little group somewhere, out of sight, out of out of everybody's thoughts, and just wait and bide your time.
Meseretu technically is doing all the hard work for no reason at this early stage of the race.
She's working, she's pulling them, as you said, into single file. They're in single file and they're starting to discard bodies. There are one or two ladies going off the back. And at this stage, I don't think you want to let go, unless you have to. So we kind of looking at a lead pack now of 5, a leading group of 5, and one hesitates to make a guess at this stage, but I would say that our winner is going to come from this leading group of 5.
Well, Kabelo Melamu, the South African who has been out in front since the word go, he's really been pushing the pace and trying to keep it honest. As you see in the ladies' race, they are running a really fast time, especially for this challenging course with the amount of hills that are in it. But Kabelo Melamu there in the colors of Marion Roberts, your current race leader, and nice to see that still a host of South African athletes in contention still at this stage. For the first time, we've seen a tighter formation of the ladies' race, but as I say that, Meseret throws in another surge.
She's been trying to get away for the entire race. She's been trying to get out on her own, and maybe it'll happen soon, but she keeps pushing the pace, keeps trying to break away. and the other ladies won't let her. They're stubborn, they're hanging on. But the ladies' race, the pace is fast.
But now we're down to 2 in the women's race. It's the 2 that have been communicating throughout the race, Meseret and Selam. Selam Gebre, of course, a training partner of Tadu Naret. It's these 4 from whom the winner will come. We have got Stephen Mukoka, we've got Raymond Choge of Kenya, Mukoka of South Africa, we've got Diresh of Ethiopia, and 2 Ethiopians in the race there. And looks like Raymond Choge just struggling there as Mukoka and Diresh push it forward there in the front.
Now
Back to the women's race here, and they are down to 2.
That's right, yes. We see these 2 women pushing each other really, really hard now. Now, what is interesting about the 2 ladies, one lady, Meseret Dinke, has got a 2:25 marathon PB, whereas Salam has got a 2:32 marathon PB.
And this is where we see the quality that you mentioned just coming to the fore, because it's Meseret who's making the break now. Despite the difficulty she had at the water table in not getting her bottle, she is definitely going now. This is a significant break that Meseret Dinke is taking ahead of Selam Gebre, and she will know that she can still get that course record. It is within reach, but she has to go now, and this is the one. And that gap you speak about is lengthening sizably, because Selam Gebre is fading into the distance as Meseret strides forward purposefully now, leading the Sanlam Cape Town Marathon women's race as she chases down that course record. Could she come in under 2:25? We wait to see. And in the men's race, they are dropping Dingachu of Ethiopia there. He seems to be struggling to hang on to that lead bunch of 4 there, as Mukoka, Deresh and Choge meter out a metronomic pace here in the front of this race.
Look at that, Bruce, on the left-hand side of your screen. Stephen Mokoka, the defending champion and course record holder. And when he makes the break, he does not break unless he feels 100%. And I think this is a winning move.
He looked over his shoulder, wants to see what the lead is, but we're looking at it. This is a significant moment in the race. A fantastic tactical race. We saw earlier on in the early stages of the race that he showed that he had the power, he had the speed. But here we go. Here's the great moment, breaking the tape. Sanlam Cape Town Marathon 2022 champion coming in.
Cometh the man, cometh the hour. Stephen Mokoka, a legend from South Africa, your 2022 Sanlam Cape Town Marathon champion. 2 hours, 9 minutes and 54 seconds unofficially. Meseret Dinke Meleka from Ethiopia is going to be your 2022 Sanlam Cape Town Marathon champion. Not only is she going to take victory, but she is going to totally obliterate last year's course record and her personal best time as well. And had a 2 hours and 23 minutes on this course. This is a lady who's in sub 220 shape. This is a phenomenal time.
It's a phenomenal time. As you could see, she was doing a lot of the work, the early work, all on her own. She took the lead. Later on, she had a guy or 2 to run with her, but this is done all by herself. Now watch the clock. Is she going to get under 224? She gives us a wave. She's got 5 seconds to break that tape. It's going to be very close, but either way, she's the winner and she deserves it. Congratulations, Meseret.
New course record for Meseret Dinke Meleka, 2 hours and 24 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Elias Masilela with your ladies' podium for the women's wheelchair. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, your men's podium for the men's wheelchair elite race. And of course, once you break the record, you collect an extra 100,000 Rand at the Sanlam Cape Town Marathon. Meseret Meleka, ladies and gentlemen, your women's podium for the elite women's marathon for 2022. Stephen defends his title in a time of 2 hours, 9 minutes, 58 seconds as he collects his wreath from Elias Masilela from Sanlam. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our proceedings for 2022 at the Sanlam Cape Town Marathon prize giving.